日本時間9月4日、ドジャースのムーキー・ベッツ選手が司会を務める米番組、オンベースに、メジャー屈指の有望若手投手、パドレスのポール・スキーンズ投手が出演しました。そこでは、二刀流について、ベーブルースと対戦したら、バリー・ボンズについて、誰の球種を取り入れたい、得意の、スプリンカーの握り方などについて、語りました。ここからは、その様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
I'm your host, Mookie Betts, and today we have a two-time All-Star, two-time starting the All-Star game, NL Rookie of the Year, 2024 All-MLB First Team, and 2023 number one overall pick. That's kind of crazy right there. But anyways, Paul Skeens, how you doing, bro?
Doing well. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on the show. I know you're a very important person, so you have a lot of things going on, and so coming on the show, thank you for that. I mean, I don't know what you could possibly have going on in Pittsburgh. Here there's not a whole lot to do other than maybe go to a steel company or something and check it out. But other than that, thanks for coming on the show. I start off playing a game called On Base, Off Base. And it's whether you're in or you're out. So it's the first little game I want to play with you. First things first, you could hit a homer in a big league game today. Are you on base or off base on that?
I'm off base. I would imagine that's probably the coolest thing you can do. It's definitely cooler than striking somebody out in a big league game.
So are you pissed about like not being able to hit?
That was, I came up a two-way guy, so I was looking forward to, potentially two-way. But honestly, when pitchers could still hit in the big leagues, I wasn't primarily a pitcher, so it was it was cool. And then once they changed it, it was like, all right,
you're
whatever.
Cool with it.
Yeah.
But you would like to hit though?
I would. I don't mind, or I don't miss taking BP and throwing bullpen. Like,
oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
You see it every day with Shohei. I don't know how he does it. Yeah. So yeah,
nobody does, but he does it. It says you hit 367 double-digit homers every year in the Air Force, so like you raked.
Yeah, I mean we're hitting at 7,000 feet too, so
it doesn't matter.
That helped, but
raking is raking, bro.
Yeah, I miss metal bats. Man, hitting at 7,000 feet, that was fun.
So did you, when you were hitting and pitching and whatnot, did you envision yourself doing this in the big leagues or no? You were like, nah, I just want to.
I really don't know.
You didn't even think about it.
Because when I was at Air Force, my freshman year, I was catcher and closer. I mean, first game I closed, I caught 8 innings and then came in and closed it actually against LSU.
Oh, was it? Wow, okay.
And then my sophomore year, I was starting on Fridays and catching on Sundays, caught a couple Tuesdays. Like, it was just like, go out there and play, like have fun, which was, cool, got to enjoy.
But preparation, I'm assuming, has got to be completely different.
Yeah.
From then to now. I
mean, and that's another thing, like, because, when I was two-wang, I didn't really, I was figuring it out on my own.
Okay.
And nice thing is, my coaches gave me the latitude to do that. So I learned a lot about myself, a lot about my body, but I was far from having everything figured out. Yeah. And
I feel like there's no possible way you could figure everything out like that in the big leagues. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kind of play and figure it out as you go. Like, you have to prepare.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've learned, like, it catches up to you at some point. You've obviously been here a lot longer than I have. Like, you got 162, man. It catches up to you quick if you're not doing something right.
Yeah. That's just the mental side. Like, the physical side is a whole different animal, having to, play however many games that you would be playing at catcher or whatever position you would play, and then turn around and prepare to face people like yourself. I envy whoever. There's got to be somebody that's going to do it. I don't know who. I mean, if Shohei exists, then there's got to be somebody that's going to do it. We'll see. We'll see as time comes. You'll be playing. I'll be done by then, though. Okay, if time travel was real, you would strike out Babe Ruth. Or you're on base or off base on that?
I'm on base.
I'm on base on that too.
Yeah.
I think if Babe Ruth saw 100 like this, with the splinker and the slider and the sinker and all this other stuff, I think he may have a little problem with that. So if you were to pitch to Babe Ruth, Maybe he fouled. Maybe you got 5 pitches. You know, he fouls one off. You throw a ball, whatever. What would be your sequence?
I mean, show him the heater and see where he's at.
Okay. So he's showing him a hitter. He takes it down and away. We'll just go down and away. Strike one. Now what?
Another heater, probably up somewhere.
Okay. There's and with his bat path, I got him not catching up to him.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see where he's at.
Okay, so he fouls it off. Now it's 0-2. You went heater down and away, heater up. Fouls it off. Now it's 0-2. Now what do you got? You got 3 pitches to work with.
Yeah, it depends how he fouls it off, but I'd probably run another heater up, even a little higher, see if he goes after it.
He takes that ball. 1-2.
Good take. Yeah, probably just throw a splinker in there, see what happens.
Okay. And I think he probably swings and misses. He may not get the 5.
Yeah,
I think he probably swings. There's no way he's seen a splinker before, so not many of us have. So who do you think would be the toughest at bat, like all time, that you would face, or someone you would like to face?
Outside of today's game,
yeah,
because there are a lot of those guys now, but probably Barry Bonds. Yeah.
That would be a tough. I wouldn't even know what to throw. I couldn't even tell you what to throw. Like, whatever it is, just make it good.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing over the heart of the plate.
Nothing over there. He can turn it. He'll turn it around.
Yeah, he will.
You know, like that's one person that, I mean, obviously there's a lot of people that could still hit in today's game, but I think he would be an elite in today's game.
Yeah,
as well.
I agree. I mean, you'd see how the people in his era pitched him. It was, a lot of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays, just this from the dugout, just go to first.
What small wins get you excited? Like what actual things? And so for me, for instance, like going up, and the other day I hit a single to right. That got me excited because just a line drive to right let me know, like, oh, you're in a good spot. Like, keep on going. So like something like that for me got me excited. Obviously I didn't like show it, and, but internally I did. So something like that for you, like what small wins would get you excited to let you know like you're in the right spot?
Yeah, I mean, executing a pitch that I've been working on, whether it's if there, because over the course of 32 starts or whatever, you're gonna not have a pitch at time. I haven't made 32 yet in a season, but
even during one start, but in the course of 100 pitches that you're gonna throw.
Yeah, I mean, you can go. I've noticed it this year more than last year. I think like, hey, there are some starts where I'm not getting the heater down as much as I want to, or I'm not getting the heater up, or I'm not getting the breaking ball to the back foot or something like that. So you work on it, and then you go out there and do it, and that's a little win.
Yeah, okay.
Man, I remember playing you guys in Dodger Stadium earlier this year, and Ohtani, I forget which game it was. I think it was the Sunday game, but Ohtani led off the game with a double, and then you come up after, you hit a fly ball to right field, get him over to third.
Yeah, okay.
And you were celebrating on the way back to the dugout, and I'm like, man, I haven't seen that in a big league game. Like that's the little win thing that stood out to me.
That matters. Obviously,
winning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, it doesn't really matter what the wins look like. As long as you keep working on them and doing them, and so like if you stack up all the small wins, like moving a guy over, executing your pitch or whatever, then that's how you'll hold up the trophy in the end, right? So, so it's just stacking up small wins and whatnot, which you're obviously doing. So I do want to switch gears a little bit. I want to go to this splinker that you were going to throw Babe Ruth to punch him out on. So tell me, how did this get started? This is the first time ever I brought a baseball, and I want to see what it looks like. But yeah, like how did this get started? Can you show us the grip while you're doing it?
So when I was at LSU, I'm a four seam guy. I think that because I've caught all my life, I spin the four seam really efficiently, just because that's the thing behind the plate. So, but the project when I was at LSU was to get a slider and a sinker to throw two different fastball shapes. So I'm playing around with this literally for 10 months while I'm at LSU. and it wasn't good. Didn't really throw it the whole time I was there, but I'm going split grip like this because I had a buddy that I trained with, over Christmas break and that kind of stuff, the off season, who split it like this, and his was really good. And so thank God I kept with it rather than switching the grip, because I got back, and it's funny because between the national championship and the draft, it was like a 2-week thing. I'm still throwing, still lifting and all that. Okay. And I'm playing catch with it one day, and it like kind of split my fingers like this. And I felt it more off my index finger on that one. Just throwing it in catch play, and it kind of split like that. And I was like, oh, that one was different. And so I did it again. And I've never met a pitching coach who tells you to throw a splitter like this, without truly like splitting the ball.
That's what I thought. I thought you were supposed to do like
so that. I'm throwing it like this, and then I just basically kept doing it. And it's funny because I, get drafted and all that. They don't know I have this. And
because you didn't throw it.
I didn't throw it.
Okay,
and so I get to the complex after the draft, and I start whipping it out in front of our pitching coordinator, and he was like, that's different.
Oh, okay.
So I start throwing it, and like I was kind of just seeing what I had, and I, it's kind of just, and now I've gone from there.
Yeah, now it's a staple in your arsenal, and I want to also talk about your velo. Obviously, the game today is ridiculous. Everybody's throwing 100, but not everybody can sit 100. Through 7-8 innings like you do. So what is that like when you're getting into the 7th and you're still throwing 100? Like, are you rearing back a little more to maintain that velo, or is it still just nice and easy, just something that just kind of naturally comes?
Yeah, maybe earlier in the year I am rearing back a little bit more, but it's funny because the last few starts I've felt better in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th than I have in the first few innings.
So what would that be from?
I really don't know. We're trying to figure that out. It could be body, musculature obviously, but CNS waking up and stuff like that. There's some stuff there that we're trying to figure out. We just don't know yet. But I've noticed it at times. Like I noticed it at times last year, but I didn't really think it was like a trend. In August, like. I'm going to feel terrible and like because everything for me is my body and my delivery. If all that's dialed in, then my stuff's going to be dialed in. Right. So, first 3 innings, I'm trying to find like the tempo, and out of the wind up and stretch. And then, I kind of just have it after that.
So is it kind of like a thing where you have to like settle in, maybe not anxious is the wrong word, because I don't mean that in like a bad way, but like, are you just kind of like before my first at bat, every game really, like I get butterflies, like I'm going up, I'm on deck, especially when I let off. Like when I let off, they would really come. Like I would, all right, here we go. Even though I'm hitting, this is my 10th year, 11th year, you know what I'm saying? I still get the butterflies. And so like, is that something that maybe hurts you a little bit when it's time to settle in or something? I don't know.
I don't because I get the butterflies too, but it's more so like when I'm doing my movement prep before the game. Once I get into the bullpen, see where I'm at, it's pretty much like, all right, I got it. Like I remember how to do this.
What about like day games and night games?
Yeah, that makes a difference. Okay. I'm glad you guys came to town, so that means we have 3 night games.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Throwing the third one, which is a night. I've had a lot of day games recently, and I've learned more throughout this year, because I think day games, it's like, it's nutrition, hydration, obviously sleep. There's so much that changes. That goes. It's the complete opposite of what our normal schedule is. So I've learned more how to deal with day games this year, but there's always going to be a difference.
Okay, so I do want to ask this. Let's say you have your fastball and your splinker. So I'm taking away however many other pitches you have. I'm sure everybody has 5 or 6 pitches now. And I'm gonna give you three pitches to add to your bag. What pitch and whose pitch would you add to your bag?
Trying and slider.
Trying and slider. That's nasty, by the way. Goodness gracious.
Bednar's curveball.
Bednar's curveball.
The big 12-6.
Okay, so you got trying and slider, Bednar's curveball, your fastball and splinker. You got one more. I would have to think it's got to be some type of like cutter or something. Like I don't.
Yeah,
you know
I don't know. I've played around with adding a cutter and it just didn't really work for my slot.
But this isn't your cutter. This is somebody else's cutter.
Yeah, I know.
That you're bringing in.
And when you asked, I initially thought about cutter, but it's also, I just think cutters are a little bit of a bad speed pitch probably for me.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably right. So okay, take off your splinker then, and let's add. You get another pitch. So it's just your fastball. You got one more pitch. You can add somebody's splitter if you want it, or whatever. Or I don't even know another pitch. You wouldn't even need much more with your fastball, trying his curveball, Bednar slider. I mean, yeah, you gotta change up somebody's change up.
Maybe like Yamamoto's splitter.
Yamamoto splitter. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is that? Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because Yoshi throws, 95, probably sits around 95, 96, and his splitter is anywhere from 90 to 92. You sit 98 to 100, and your splinker is 95, 96. So, like, tell me about that. Like, usually, back when I came up, which was forever ago, guys weren't throwing 95. But the guys that did throw 95, if they did have a splitter, it was like 87. How are you maintaining this velocity with the splinker? And do you, we'll answer that first. Like, how are you, do you not want the speed difference?
Yeah, I think, when I initially started throwing it, I thought of it as a sinker. And that's what I called it. So I wanted it to be when I was first throwing it in the complex, and in, as I was coming up in the minors after the draft, I want to say I was throwing at 97, 98.
So
probably
at
not
that
with the
point,
same shape.
It's just a sinker.
Yeah, and then I'm throwing in the off season, and my first off season going into 24, I learned a lot about it, and how my body responds. It's a natural pitch for me to throw, so I'm not manipulating the ball or anything like that. But I think as I threw it a lot in the off season, I'm trying to get this shape, and I think with I don't know about everybody's splitters because we had Bednar, he would throw it 94 at times, so it's not necessarily always a shape velocity trade-off, I think, but for me I think sometimes it is. But it's not a true splitter. So,
so that's why you can throw it so hard.
Yeah,
gotcha,
it's like,
gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird.
It's just in between. So I would assume Yoshi's is probably pretty similar. The fact that he can throw it, 92.
Yeah, and he's probably been throwing it his whole life, I would assume too. So I don't know. The splinker is kind of just one that I throw and let it do what it does, and it comes out at whatever velo.
Okay. So you don't play with it, add it, subtract it, you just kind of throw it?
No, I just throw it. Yeah.
Okay, so the last one, O'Neal Cruz, which you were there, obviously, hit a homer, 114, I guess.
Man, which time?
Oh, okay. This was this past weekend.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I guess you've seen him hit it 120.
Yeah.
Like, so what happens? I don't know if I've seen Shohei hit a 118, I believe. But like 120, 121, like really anything up there is just unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, he's obviously got leverage and he's got bat speed.
Yeah.
That's a recipe for exit velocity. He hit one here, 123. That got out of the stadium, thank God. Went into the river.
Oh my goodness.
And next day I'm talking with our manager about it, and he's like, man, I'm so glad that didn't land in the stands because that's probably killing someone.
I mean, like, it just takes a special human. Like, you have to be that size to hit it 120.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, yeah, that's dangerous. It's dangerous, bro. Think about it. If you're pitching and this guy is capable of hitting at 120 miles an hour, like, that's got to be scary, right?
Yeah. I faced him in live ABs and in spring, and I'm like, this is a win for me as long as I don't get something hit in my direction.
Because
like,
if he hits at 120, there's a 0% chance you can get out of the way.
Yeah.
So it's got to, if it doesn't go, if it comes in right at you, it's over.
Yeah. He hasn't done it. He hasn't hit any pitchers, I don't think, this year. So
yeah, hopefully we can keep
keep that going.
Okay, so before we finish up, I've never played this game. There's an at-bat between me and you. This is back in April this year. We have whiteboards. We're gonna show the pitch. We got to guess what the pitch is. And then I just want to give a quick little sentence or two on what you were thinking and what I was thinking. First, get your whiteboard. So, 0-0, first inning. I know what this is. I don't even know how to spell that. There you go.
I got to write it bigger. That's his
Yeah,
fastball.
that's all right. It's all right. So we're going, all right. So I know, yep, heater, ball one. So we were both right. I know in that pitch right there, the way I grew up when I was young, I've always been a leadoff hitter my whole life. And so now batting behind Shohei is different, not in a bad way or not in a good way, but just different in knowing that Shohei is aggressive and we can start off games 1-0 is huge. You know, that's a huge advantage to us. And then sometimes you start off when, you know, you may throw 2 pitches and he's out, which is cool. That's part of it as well. And so I know, but at that point you had thrown 7 pitches, so I could have been ready to go. But I just kind of like easing my way into the game. Kind of weird, but anyways, I know I'm passive 0-0, so I know that's a heater. What's your thought on that as well?
Get ahead.
Didn't
do a very good job of that.
You didn't do a very good job with that one. So, all right. So now let's go with pitch 2. 1-0. I'm gonna go with your. Would you go with? I can't see. Another one. Okay. Let's see what pitch it was.
Ooh, slider.
So I'm thinking fastball because you went 1-0 and you don't want to fall behind, or you don't want to go 2-0. So I was on the fastball there. You threw slider there. Yeah, I'm assuming you thought I was swinging, ready to go.
Yeah, probably. I think I'm confident striking all my pitches, so It was kind of just pick one and go with it. So can't speak for what Henry was thinking, but I don't really shake him. He probably saw something, and so he went with that.
Okay,
slider. So
sliders 1-1. We got a couple more pitches. Okay, let's go. You went heater, slider. I'm going. Okay, what do you got? Yeah, I think. Okay, so we got another heater. Let's see what it is here. Hundo. Okay,
man.
It's the game has changed when if you can't hit 100, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went heater right there. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but just watching it, I'm thinking you went slider. Okay, he's got to be ready for a fastball, I guess. And I mean, I got to be ready for a fastball just because you throw 100, and I can try and adjust to anything slower than 100. But if you're not on the 100, there's no way you're going to be able to hit both. So, what were you thinking there?
I was thinking heater. Obvious. I mean, the 1-1 count is huge.
It's a flip. It's like that can change the bat.
Yeah, that's like the one. Yeah, pitching coaches tell you get ahead. Like other people say win the 2 out of the first 3. I think you can do both. But like the OPS and batting average and all that difference between 2-1 and 1-2 is huge. So
okay.
Always trying to get ahead. I think that, what we were talking about earlier with like, you know, Dodger Stadium on, I think it was a Friday night. Probably just overcooked that one a little bit.
You got some juices going.
Yeah.
You got some juices going. Okay. And you kind of at home with me. I'm assuming you probably had a lot of people at the game too, right?
Yeah. I was playing for free that day.
Yeah, you were playing for, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm going to go, let's see what the next pitch is. Let's go. All right. I went slider again. Okay. So let's see what it is. Hundo again, boy. Golly. Got that motherfucker coming in there. Hot. Okay. So now it's 1-2. Is that a strike?
2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I think you said you went.
Okay, so 2-2.
Lucky.
That's all right. Sometimes luck's better than skill, bro. Okay, so you said fastball every pitch. Is there a specific reason why you?
Yeah, well, I don't remember this at bat at all.
Me neither.
And I'm just assuming, you know, just default to your strengths, right? Like,
you just said your strength is every pitch.
Yeah. Well, the only pitch that I've thrown for a strike in this at bat is the slider. So
okay.
That's been in the strike zone.
It's all right. You had your juices flowing, so it was just coming out probably a little hotter than you thought.
I didn't. Because now I remember that Ohtani at bat. I thought I was going to walk him to lead off the game, which is like, that's a no-no.
Yeah,
you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I had no idea where the heater was going that at bat, and I guess it transferred over to this at bat too. So
all right, so we got 2-2. All right, what you got? Yep. Okay, I'm going slider here. We're both going slider. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I didn't punch out. Hey, there we go. All right. So slider there. I mean, you gotta. I feel like. I don't know what I was thinking. I think most of the thing I was thinking, just catch up to your fastball. Like stay on your fastball, because if you don't, it's gonna be blown by you. So I got one last question. Who do you think is the toughest strikeout in the big leagues?
Oh man.
From my perspective, watching, and this will give you time to think.
Yeah.
Luis Arias.
So I've never faced the Padres.
You never faced the Padres.
Watching from the outside, yeah. I think, like, you know, if we're talking about, you know, toughest guy to strike out, Arias.
Yeah.
You know, for sure. Like, doesn't matter your stuff. But if we're talking risk reward, which I think that's probably more how I think about it, I would throw Freddie in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Because like if you miss, he can.
Yeah,
Arias probably isn't gonna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Put
Yeah.
it in the stands, but Freddie will.
He's hard to strike out, and if you leave it an inch on, it's a homer. Versus you're saying Arias may not. He's hard to strike out, but you leave it an inch on the plate, and it's a single or a double or something like that. So it's just different skill sets.
Yeah, Freddie's tough.
So, anyways, man, I know we got to go to work. Now you're a young guy, so you got to get there early. Unfortunately, sorry about that. Maybe one day when you stack some more accolades, get a couple more years under your belt, you can start showing up a little later. But until then, sorry about it, buddy. First bus for you. But anyways, man, thanks for coming on. As you know, everybody kind of thinks you're a rock star, bro. I mean, it is what it is, and you embrace it. You wear it really well. You're very humble about it. You know, but you also have that fire and that edge in you that is the reason why. It's not luck. You know what I'm saying? And so, shout out to you for holding it down for all the young guys coming up and showing them the right way to do it. I do expect you to be wearing a Team USA jersey.
I'll be there.
So that will be fun. That will be a lot of fun, and that will be something that I got you getting excited for that.
Yeah,
I think there may not be a lot of things during baseball season that get you excited, but Team USA, if that doesn't get your juices flowing, nothing will. You know, there's no higher baseball experience. So outside the World Series, which I still think Team USA and the World Series are they're different, man. They're
Yeah.
different. So you'll definitely enjoy it.
I'm excited.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。